Hey, this is Rick. Welcome back to my channel, Rick Loves Maria. I just drove through Canada today, and actually I woke up at like 2 a.m. and had to drive through Detroit. And, I could see downtown off to the left there, but um, I don't know. I'm not impressed with cities, and I just assume not have to deal with city traffic. So 2 a.m., 3 a.m., whatever. That's a good time for me to go through places like that because uh, it's just better. It's just better not to have to deal with Friday morning rush hour. So yeah, I parked last night over there. I only had 2 hours left, and I was debating whether I should try to go through Detroit or not. I called my FM, and he said, Thursday afternoon, rush hour, you better not mess with Detroit. So I might have been able to get to the customs place there. And if I was lucky, I might have been able to get to Ontario. What is it, Windsor? Yeah, Windsor, Ontario. And then I would have just been parked there at the customs for the night. There was a lot of trucks parked there, because there ain't no truck parking in downtown Detroit. If I had run out of time, I don't know what I would have done. But anyway, sailed through there this morning, went through Canada while it was still dark. Came out by Niagara Falls, Buffalo. I'm currently up on 90 at a truck stop up here on 90. I got to go over to Saratoga, near the horse racing area, and deliver to Target. When am I supposed to deliver that? It says, oh geez, 5:30. But it's a drop and hook, so yeah, it's 5:30 in the morning. I'm about 4 hours, I think, away from there. So it'll be another early morning for me in the morning. And I think I only get like 6 hours on the clock. There's a couple of small towns that I gotta go through. So anyway, knock that out. But that's the second time I've been to Canada. And I'd like to get a little maple leaf stamp on my passport or something, just because it looks cool. So anyway, what's going on? Not much in the Philippines. I ordered them some stuff off Lazada. They have it's like their Amazon. It's called Lazada, and you go on there, and you can pretty much find just about anything you want. And so ordered them a few things: pots and pans, some stretchy pants for exercise, I don't know, some kind of air fryer thing, a few things that they wanted. I'm gonna try one of these little cooling devices. They got these little coolers that you put water in, and of course you got to plug it in, which uses a little bit of electricity, but it's supposed to help cool the place down. I don't know how well it'll work, but another vlogger, I think Brian from Philly in the Philippines. I watch all these other bloggers, and Philly tried it out, or maybe it was Bud Brown. Yeah, maybe it was Bud. He tried one down in Dumaguete, showed it on his channel, and it looked like it worked okay. So I will try it. And I got him a little bug zapper, because they have a problem with mosquitoes. They have a problem with mice. So I think she ordered some of those green pellets to try to get rid of the mice. So that stuff will probably be starting to arrive. So that's what's going on over there. Um, Apparently, heat of summer is over there, and it's rainy season over there. But they've been getting some storms and stuff. Speaking of storms, I think it's going to rain here. It looks like rain today. Wind's blowing. Looks like the usual west to east direction. So, all is good. Yeah, I mean, I can't really say a whole lot else. It's really not much else going on. Just living in the truck. Went in here and got a shower. Got cleaned up. Got some food. It feels funny to have your day over by 9 a.m. Everybody else is just arriving for work, or by the time they're waking up, I've already completed my day in parking. But I mean, it's easy to find parking at this time of day. There's nothing wrong with that. But it just seems a little weird to be parking when everybody else is getting out there and starting their day. So I got some chocolate milk, and these things are good. They're like a blueberry coffee cake. Man, those are good. So I'll get a little snack like that here. I had to get a fan. I got one of these clamp-on cooling fans, and it does pretty good. I was just getting a little hot, at night in the truck, and so I plugged that into the cigarette lighter with that thing, and it just helps. It runs pretty high RPM. I'm impressed with it. It does pretty good. I drove 438 miles yesterday and got almost 10 miles a gallon. That's impressive. I think the wind was behind me, blowing me, which helps. And there's pretty good wind out here. You can see it blowing the grass over. I don't know what kind of grass this is up here in New York, but last week I was down in Texas, and I went through parts of Oklahoma and Texas. I don't remember what interstate, if it was 59 or what. Went through some rice fields. I was surprised to see rice in the U.S. I didn't know the U.S. was a big producer of rice, but apparently there's a lot of rice. So that was interesting. And then I saw a lot of corn. It's down in the south. The corn is already 3 feet high. Up here at the farms, like up here in New York, the corn is only like this. Not even a foot high yet. There goes a car out the wrong way. He's going out through the truck entrance. Oh. So anyway, it's interesting to travel around different parts of the country and see how the difference in the crop growth, and see places like rice that you didn't know they grew. I didn't know they grew rice in America. And I know that the history that down in the eastern part of like South Carolina, at one time there was a lot of rice planted down there in the swampy areas of the East Coast. I didn't think they still did much rice crop down that way. In the Philippines, you see rice all over the place. That's their main staple crop. It seems like in the States, we don't do rice as much as we do bread, A lot of bread in the States. So anyway, I almost think rice is maybe better. I don't know. I like it. So, yeah, I'm going to get some days off. It's going to be at least another week. Well, around the 27th of June, I'm going to get a couple of days off. And try to relax for a few days. I'm enjoying being out here, traveling around. I am. I like traveling. Sometimes it's nice, you know. Sometimes it's really nice out here. I think it's better than sitting in the office, to be honest with you. I kind of like being out here more than sitting in the office. I've sat in an office for 30 years. And to be honest with you, I kind of enjoy this more. So, hopefully I'll be able to get a good night's sleep here. There's not too much traffic noise. Some drivers do things like they're lost. One thing's for sure, I produce a lot of trash in the truck. All the packaging from all these things, the fan, the food, batteries, I don't know, you got to have a water, all this plastic. I hate the packaging on this stuff. You know, you got to have something to drink and stay hydrated while you're driving. But God, I hate all the packaging. It's just a killer. I don't know if there's any way to get away from it or not, you know. I hate the thought that a little stupid plastic bottle or plastic package from the fan, you know, that it's going to be around on this earth for a long time. I hope that somehow this stuff gets remolded, heated up and remolded into something else useful. Vinyl siding, park benches, I don't know. I don't really care, but as long as it gets made into something else. It just kind of sucks that all this plastic. There should be a tax on these plastic manufacturers that make this crap, and they should be taxed for the cost of recycling it, so that it's prepaid to recycle this stuff from the manufacturer. And I know what they'll do. They'll just hike the price up on the consumer that buys stuff. But there's got to be a way to protect our environment from all this freaking plastic. Of course, I also think that they ought to tax the crap out of Pepsi and Coke. There ought to be a sugar consumption tax where Pepsi and Coke and places like this that put a lot of sugar in their products, they should be taxed the hell out of, and use that money to help programs for diabetes and obesity. That may sound kind of liberal and extreme, but that seems fair to me, to let them help pay for the problems, the societal problems that they've created. So, I don't know. I'll stop complaining and stop. But it just seems like a normal thing that should happen to me. I don't know. So, for oil companies, there should be no subsidies for oil companies. You know, they're not helping the environment at all. And I know the price of diesel fuel is high and everything, but it's just not cool. Of course, they'll come out with electric trucks at some point. You know, I'll be driving electric trucks instead or something. That'd be okay. I would do that. Maybe it'd be quieter. Because damn, sometimes at night you're trying to sleep and some of these trucks are running all night. And I hate that they're wasting fuel running all night. They probably don't use that much fuel though when they're sitting still. A diesel engine, the way that it works, it doesn't take a whole lot to keep it spinning. Ooh, I think that was high wind. Well, interesting. It shouldn't blow this thing over. It's got 30,000 pounds in the trailer. The truck weighs 34,000, so I'm at 64, which isn't too bad. I did see some thunder and lightning last night coming through Canada. To my south, to my right, over the lake, I did see some thunder and lightning off in the distance. So that was kind of neat. So anyway, I didn't get rained on. I just got rained on enough to clean the bugs off the windshield. And thanks for that. I appreciate, because a lot of times I'm constantly, it seems like, scraping the bugs off the windshield. So I'm glad that it rained. So not much else going on in the Philippines. I'm still hoping that they'll get their vaccinations going over there, and the embassy will call her to schedule the interview. It's just a terrible delay and waste of time. They should at least start doing the vaccinations over there. I don't know why they're so slow. They don't have their stuff organized, it seems like to me. I don't know. Maria wants the single vaccination that you just have to get once. What is it? Is it the Pfizer or the Johnson & Johnson? I can't remember which one. She wants the one where you just get one and done and not have to get 2 needles. So I can understand that. I had 2. But anyway. Oh, when I came through the border today at Canada, the guy just asked if I had a mask. I said, yeah, I couldn't find it. It was right here in my pocket. So I grabbed one out of the visor, but I told him I am fully vaccinated, you know, and so it seemed easy to get in and out of Canada. Seems very easy to me. Coming through into Niagara Falls, into New York, they had me drive through a X-ray machine at 6 miles an hour, and it scans the entire truck. You drive through the X-ray machine, and it shows everything that's inside the vehicle, and it would pick up if there's any other creatures or humans inside the trailer, inside the back of the truck here, and so they can get an image of everything that's inside the truck and trailer. They can see everything that's in there. And then they had the Golden Lab dog come out, and every 30 minutes or so they take him out and walk the dog around the parking lot to check all the trucks, and so that the dog got to sniff my truck this morning too, to make sure I wasn't carrying anything illegal. So that's kind of cool. I kind of like that stuff. I mean, you can't get out and pet the dog. They don't want you messing with the dog. But, you know, it does look like a friendly Labrador. So that's it. Not much else exciting. I'll get up in the morning and deliver this load and see what they have me pick up. Usually when I'm up this way, they either have me pick up some salt, which is very heavy, and deliver salt. But who knows what they'll have me pick up and haul where. As long as I get to keep getting mileage. I'm already over 50,000 miles on this obligation, so I'm almost halfway through. I don't think I'll be done by the end of the year, but I might. I'm going to work hard at it. So it's getting on 19 minutes, so I better cut this off. Nobody's going to want to listen to me yak for this long. So thanks for watching. Stay safe out there, and give me any comments. Now that I got the comments working, let me know. I appreciate you watching. Thanks. See ya. Bye.